Well, how you doing, subscribers? How you doing, new viewers? I'm Ion Prime, and I didn't think I'd get to do this today, but I did have some time to go over Summer Games Fest, Jeff Keighley's big show for today, and I was able to take some notes. And now, can I give you my, I guess, my reaction? Actually, some of my favorite announcements from today's show, including the one announcement that I've been waiting for a very long time. It was overall, it was actually a pretty good show. And as with any Jeff Keighley show, not every game is going to resonate with you. And that was definitely the case with this one. But there were several games that I was really excited to get to see. And can't wait for them to come out at some point. Some are a little bit further out than others, but the very first announcement of the show, and I think this is a very good kickoff to the show, is Resident Evil Code Veronica Remake. It's actually just going to be called Resident Evil Veronica. It's coming out next year. The footage they showed looked really cool as far as that game. I've played a little bit of it, but I never played a whole lot of Resident Evil Code Veronica. But I did like it when I did play it, and I'm looking forward to this remake, so that should be really fun. Again, coming out, I just said 2027 was the only time frame they gave on that, so should be pretty cool to get to see that remake of Resident Evil Code Veronica. Another one of my favorite announcements is we're getting a sequel to Cuphead. That was one of my favorite indie games from a few years ago. Man, the difficulty in that game can get to you, but it's so fun. Such a great game. The art style is just absolutely fantastic. I love Cuphead, and I'm so excited that we're going to be getting a sequel to Cuphead. And another announcement that MDHR, the company behind Cuphead, another announcement they made is that they're making kind of an 8-bit style Cuphead game as well, and that should be coming out before this Cuphead sequel. Well, that actually looked kind of cool. The 8-bit and old Nintendo-style graphics looks really cool as well. But again, no release dates on either one of these just yet, but very much looking forward to a sequel to Cuphead and this 8-bit Cuphead game that they're going to be developing as well. Pretty cool. Another announcement that we got, and oh man, this was really cool. It was obviously early development announcement of this game because we didn't get any gameplay, really wasn't much of a trailer at all, but it was to announce Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin. Yes, we are getting a game based on the comic. That should be pretty awesome. The comic was absolutely fantastic, and so yeah, this should be a really awesome to get to see this game. It's coming from Platinum Games. But again, no release window, no date, so obviously they're probably in the early stages of this, so it's probably still going to be 2 to 3 more years before we actually see anything of this game. Another couple of really cool announcements, and these were Star Wars games that were announced, new ones. We have Star Wars Galactic Racer, which looks really cool, kind of a sequel to Pod Racer almost. And then Star Wars Zero Company. That looks like a really fun Star Wars game. Both of those really cool announcements. No release dates on those, though. I thought this was a lot of fun. Capcom is doing a summer sale right now, and they aired a commercial to talk about this summer sale. And I don't know, I got a real kick out of that commercial, and Ryu talking like, an old Western hick, but that commercial was great for their sale. And then we got an announcement with Street Fighter VI as they're going into year 4. An announcement of upcoming characters that are coming to the game, and this has been rumored. But we finally got the official announcement. Tifa is coming to Street Fighter VI, and this is happening sometime in 2027. This should be pretty cool to see Tifa alongside all the other characters inside of Street Fighter VI, so should be pretty cool. And of course, the last announcement of Summer Game Fest, which, man, I've been waiting for this announcement for quite a while. I was hoping it would be in Sony's State of Play this past Tuesday, but they made the announcement of the 3rd installment of the Final Fantasy VII Remake trilogy. And this one will be called Final Fantasy VII Revelation. And oh man, the footage they show looked absolutely fantastic. You will get to fly in the high wind, which is really cool. Just like in Final Fantasy VII, you get to have Meteor just kind of up there in the sky as you're flying around all of the world. You get to fly around in the high wind, get to go to all the different areas of the world, and when you pick where you want to go, you can parachute out of the high wind and land at wherever it is you're going to go. That actually looked kind of cool. You will get to play as both Cid and Vincent Valentine. They will finally be playable in this version. Both of the characters, they showed some gameplay featuring both of them, look absolutely fantastic. Vincent using his gun, and Cid obviously using his lance. But man, those two characters look really, really cool. There's also a new mechanic in here where you can get different suits, and they'll kind of enhance certain skills for each character. So that should be kind of an interesting new mechanic in this third installment of the Final Fantasy VII Remake series. But I mean, overall, everything that they showed from it looks great. The weapons, so. You know, the weapons were kind of optional bosses in the original Final Fantasy VII game, but it looks like as part of your progression through the game, you're actually going to have to fight a lot of these different weapons in Final Fantasy VII Revelation. So that should be definitely interesting as far as getting stuff done in the game. But they say this is going to be the absolute ending to this Final Fantasy VII trilogy, which, yeah, it just looks absolutely awesome. And we're not going to have to wait much longer. It is coming out spring of next year, and it's coming to all platforms on the same day, which is kind of cool. So it's Nintendo Switch 2, Xbox, and PlayStation 5. Obviously, I'm going to be getting it on PlayStation 5, but Final Fantasy VII Revelation coming out spring 2027. It looks absolutely fantastic. I cannot wait to wrap up this trilogy. It's going to be so great. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. So, you know, overall, I would give Jeff Keighley's Summer Game Fest, I would give it a B minus or so, just because a lot of the filler games, again, just don't really resonate with me. But these announcements here definitely were really cool. And the show was really good, had a good pacing to it. And it was a lot of fun. I was hoping we get to see, you know, maybe a early preview of maybe Fizzant from Hideo Kojima, but we didn't get to see that. But yeah, I was maybe Intergalactic. I thought maybe Sony would partner up and maybe show a little something with Intergalactic, but they did not do that here either. So I don't know. We'll have to wait later on for news of that. But Jeff Keighley's Summer Game Fest, I think it was a pretty decent show for today, and obviously with the big announcement of Final Fantasy VII Revelation, the third installment coming spring of next year. So ready. Pre-orders when they go live, I'm there. So, but guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm Ion Prime. If you like this video, be sure to like it. If you dislike it, I mean, hit the dislike button. I do not mind if you dislike the video at all. If you want to talk about today's Summer Game Fest, do that in the comments down below. And if you missed Summer Games Fest, I will leave a link to the YouTube presentation. I will leave that down in the description as well, so you can go back and check it out a little bit later. And yeah, so that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much, guys. Keep your controllers charged. And yeah, I will see you back on Monday with some more gaming news. Thank you so much for watching.